And I'll tell you guys a story that I had a really terrible experience happen to me personally in relation to estate planning. And this is something that I'm super passionate about. Now, my old man was a very dominant personality and he didn't take advice very well. For years, I begged him to make sure that he got his estate plan sorted because my old man had been married on a number of different occasions. We had a blended family and there were a lot of moving parts. For that reason, it was extremely important that he had a really good estate plan. And he kind of heeded my advice. He did go to a solicitor and get his estate plan done. But here's the thing, guys, you don't know how good your estate plan is until sometimes it is too late. Now, in my father's situation, he got some advice and the lawyer was not an estate planning specialist. They wrote the documents in a particular way whereby after the fact they could be contested. And after his unfortunate passing, we had everybody coming out of the woodworks trying to get a slice of the pie. As his executor, it personally cost me over $80,000 out of pocket to have to fight off the claims made on the estate. Because here's the kicker, guys. In estate planning, and the often overlooked factor is that everything that you have written has to be completely quantifiable with no ambiguities, because you are likely no longer around to be able to explain what you meant. And if there is a slither of a doubt around the interpretation, then a battle ensues.
Now, does that need to have the lawyers, or is it got to be a combination of people that understand finance to make sure there's nothing that's sort of be ambiguous?
Correct.
So it actually marries with the law and have specificity, which will make it real.
Well, it's about understanding that there is a estate planning law in Australia states that any eligible beneficiary has the ability to make a claim on an estate whereby they feel they are entitled to something. And if successful, they can fund their claim, so their legal costs, from the estate itself.
Whoa.
Which basically means that anybody who has a crack at the pie can do so almost scot-free.
Gee, that's a golden nugget. I bet you most people don't know. So if there's the untimely demise of a family member where you're part of that will, and if it's not been written correctly, in other words, there's nothing that's ambiguous, someone can say, I'm going to challenge it and it's going to come out of the estate if it's got funds. Is that right?
Correct. Exactly. The legal fees are funded from the estate, meaning that there is zero barrier to entry for people to have a crack. And what often people do is that somebody passes away, they go get some legal advice, and there are sometimes some legal representatives that may not carry the right values, and they essentially urge you to make a claim on the estate or urge other people to make a claim on the estate.
So
now,
they'll get paid from the estate, doesn't come out of your pocket. Now, whether you win or lose, you've at least given it a crack because there was an ambiguous phrase, or let's say nothing that was quantifiable.
And here's the thing, guys. There is nothing you can do in regards to your estate plan to stop this happening. However, having a good, solid estate plan can ensure that if it was ever contested, without a slither of a doubt, your instructions and what you wanted to see happen was unquestionable. And this is about making sure that we have the right estate plan and we have the hard conversations now. We get the right advice. We get the documents written in the right way that ensure that you have peace of mind and certainty around the people that you love and care about getting the money that they deserve in the event of the unforeseen. Because this is what this is ultimately all about. This is about intergenerational wealth planning.